little bit concerned with slipping and falling. Not so much being cold, except for maybe my fingers. My headphones do not seem to want to stay in my ears, which is always not fun when I'm running. And I'm wrapping my scarf differently so my nose doesn't freeze. I sound ridiculous. So it's 6:50. I'm gonna try to have the goal to run for 10 minutes and see how I do. Today's run, not the most successful thing. I ran for 10 minutes, but a lot of it was just, right, I tied my scarf differently today. A lot of it was just really sloppy and me fighting with my headphones instead of being able to focus on running. The Apple headphones, just the regular wired ones, the way they're shaped, they do not like to stay in my ears. Eventually, I just got really fed up with it, put them in my pocket. Plus, I did something that probably wasn't very smart, which was I saw a really great spot to do some B-roll, and instead of waiting till the end of my run, I just stopped and filmed it. And I did something really stupid. I was filming B-roll with the boat, which you saw, and at the end of the scene, I put my camera down on the boat, which was covered in snow, so I got snow in my charging port, and now I'm terrified to plug it in. So the rest of today's vlog will be on my phone. You can't even see me plugging this in because it's so dark, and apparently phones aren't very good in low light. But then again, what camera is? I have a fisheye lens. So my camera is currently sitting in a bag of do not eat packets. Since I'm stuck using my phone for the day to vlog with, I decided to experiment with my collection. Here it is, my collection of smartphone lenses. And I'm currently using the fisheye. And keeping with the theme of today, I decided to talk about why I typically don't like vlogging with my phone instead of a normal camera. I prefer to have my phone and my camera separate because one, a lot of times I'm using my phone on camera, and if I'm using my phone as the camera, I can't do both. Two is memory/battery management. I'd rather deal with memory management on my dedicated SD card and battery management on my dedicated camera than try to balance my phone and my camera work in the same. Also, like, how do you hold this thing? It's like a flat, super thin. And by the way, looking at this lens, it really does look like a fish eye. Another disadvantage that I really don't like is everything is really cropped. If I take the lens off real quick, look at that. Everything is so much more zoomed in. It's been a couple hours since I started the vlog. It's sunny out. A little chilly, but it's sunny out. I'm gonna go outside and see what interesting footage I can come up with. Vlogging with my phone and kind of being forced to vlog with my phone today because my I might as well, like, take the excuse to experiment with it. Generally not my first choice of something to vlog with, but again, I would take the fisheye lens. I think if I put this rig in like this thing on like one of my selfie stick things, I might be comfortable using the fisheye. I'll try it. The disadvantage to the lens options is that you cannot use them with a case. And to me, that's completely no. I'm really going out of my comfort zone with this one, but I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna see how it goes. Wow, that looks cool on the fisheye. So generally in terms of phone cases, and one of the main reasons I'm uncomfortable with taking my phone case off, I like OtterBoxes. OtterBoxes are like the super tough, indestructible phone case. Check this out. This is one of the things I like filming. I filmed it this morning when it was all snowy, and now it's not snowy. I'm generally uncomfortable with not having a phone case for two reasons. One is it protects your phone, and not having the phone case on it kind of makes me uncomfortable. The second reason is one of my phones, I took it out of the phone case because I was tired of the case. It was huge, it was bulky, it was like the kind where you could drop it off a 2-story building and it would be fine, drive over it with a truck, and like everything's in one piece. So I got tired of carrying that around, so I took my phone out of the case, and like I was careful with it, I was good. And then one day I walked in my room, I tripped, my phone flew out of my hand, my headphones unplugged, the whole phone went foom, 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 and like just flew. It flew, and my whole screen was destroyed, and had to replace it. And since then I've been really paranoid about taking my phone out of my case. This is like typical the weather. Like as soon as I decide it's sunny and to go do something, it decides to disappear. This tripod selfie stick thing's freaking me out a little bit. The ball head that the actual tripod mount sits on, it's very loose. It's like worn out. This was like some cheap Walmart thing. I think it was $5. So I'm not complaining. It's just a little sketchy to be carrying around my phone that's not in a case. However, something it is really good for is if I want to, this is not a GorillaPod or even like a GorillaPod wannabe. This is literally just like a tripod thing with wire legs. But there we go. And then with this little tripod thing, I can kind of stand it on my desk. This is the sketchy thing about the bendy tripods. The whole reason I don't like GorillaPods, based on what I've seen, and the reason like I don't use or want one, is because you think you get it right and then your camera falls over. And then you think you get it right and your camera falls over. So it's not a very good tripod. It's not a very good selfie stick. What it is good at is like if you want to wrap it around a tree or something, and that's something I'd have it in my camera bag for. I don't have a camera bag, but like figure of speech, like if I had a camera bag. And let's get you on a regular tripod. You're like so far away down there. The main reason I had sworn off using my phone as a camera was because I had used it once as a spare for when my main camera was charging. Honestly, I don't remember what my biggest complaint was now that I think about it, apart from battery and storage space. But I've done a whole vlog on my phone going to Knoebels. Those are like really old. So I'm not necessarily sure I would just jump in and switch and be like, yes, I'm officially vlogging with my phone now. But I'll explore it some more. So I've been thinking some more today about the camera versus iPhone, like my phone as a camera versus a dedicated camera thing. I really like that I can just put a lens on and it works. The quality's nice, the audio is pretty good. It kind of depends on the angle and how far away. Like if I'm back here, it does sound a little bit thin. But like if I'm closer to it like this, this is kind of weird, like having like a nice wide room angle and being able to move around. Whee! I'm on camera. I'm over here. Now I'm over here. And now I'm right here. So I've realized that my phone is actually like very useful as a camera. I never doubted the quality, but one, I still have the issue of having a separate camera versus my phone. I do like this a lot better than my point and shoot camera that's currently being mummified. One of my really big issues with my phone camera has always been the field of view. As I showed you earlier, I take the lens off and it's like, if I take the lens off real quick, compared to the fisheye lens, where you can see my whole room. Including the parts I haven't gotten to cleaning yet, which is, but ultimately I still want to look into like a DSLR dedicated camera type setup where the battery is the camera's battery and it's completely dedicated to the camera. The SD card and its memory space is completely dedicated to the camera, and my phone just gets to be a phone. So let's see what other vloggy things I can do. So I'm gonna have a think and think about, you literally watch me say think one more time, and think about vloggy things that I can put in a vlog about vlogging with my cell phone, and I'm wearing sunglasses. So I'm gonna go for a run again, just a quick one, which is why I have the glasses on. Guess I'll check in with you after that. Got my Jack Sparrow going on. Hiya! This is my ship, mate. Check this out. I made this for Halloween a couple years ago, and it's been sitting in the corner of my room ever since. I want to do something with this. Spent 2 days making this thing, and it just sits here doing nothing, and I want to, like, you know, do something with it, and even if I just, like, put it on my wall. Well, I actually just tried to go for a run, but we have lots of geese, and for some reason, lately, they've been, like, hanging out near the house, during the evenings. So I just tried to go for a run, and I ran right into a bunch of them. I was running, I came around the corner, and whoa, like, I was spooked because they were there. They were spooked, and they started flying all over the place. And then, like, I kind of, like, took a detour and started, like, running my normal path, and I came back around, and they were still there, and I just went back inside, like, this isn't gonna work. So I'm back inside. Gotta say, the cinematic stuff looks really interesting on the fisheye. Anyways, I'm gonna call that good for a day's adventure, and I will see you next time on today's vlog. Yeah, lens cap. Yeah. You see, if I say I'll see you next time on today's vlog, shouldn't that be next time on tomorrow's vlog? Except the series is called Today's Vlog, so that gets really confusing really quickly.